Hello you guys, how's your Alpha Maker, and today I'm bringing you a God of War 4 or just God of War review for the PS4. And I know it's been a long time since my uploads, but like I said like a couple weeks ago, I'm trying to get it back in the groove of things, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm kicking this game off. Now a little fun fact: one of my highest rated videos is the God of War 3 compilation. Might even link it above, so you should want to check that out if you have time for it. But also purchased the Leviathan Edition PS4 Pro and the God of War Stone Mason Edition. So you can tell I'm very invested in this game, but my thoughts might surprise you. Now, I've been a God of War fan for the longest time. I started off in the PS3 era because they had the collection bundle, and it was, I can say, that's what this series brought a new way of gaming for me. Now, let's see if I can feel the same for God of War. Now, starting things off, I'm gonna try to refrain from major story spoilers, but I you should at least know the synopsis before beating this video. I wouldn't go in blind and stuff like that, but that's up to your discretion. But anyway, let's get started. So basically how I feel about this game, I had a couple phases. I felt like, on my first run I was unsatisfactory, and reason for that was like there was a lot of things like I just felt like that's it. But I'll later get to that part in a little bit. So let's start off how nice the game is looking. The game is looking very good. The graphics are beautiful, and they put a lot of work into the game. And I know it was a little joke at first how the PS4 Pro and the PlayStation version look the same, but I didn't play it on the PS4 regularly, but the game is extremely beautiful nonetheless. Now, I like how they also incorporated how whatever armor you choose into the cutscenes. They made it like versatile, like anything you wear, it'll be in the cutscenes. So I really like how they did that. Now, one of my gripes with the game is I feel like it has shallow weapons. Every God of War game, there's usually four different weapons, different things you acquire along the way. And I was kind of disappointed, only having like a few, and that was even with split up with Atreus. So it was like that it was like I wish I was hoping for more, but like I said, I'll get to that in a little bit. So that was one of my gripes with the game. Also, at the first run through the game, I felt like they incorporated side missions over story. So I feel like the side missions was taking over the story, and I kind of took a problem with that. It's like I wanted pure story nonetheless, because it's a God of War game. God of War games are always direct and forward. And the thing about the God of War games also is that they're not really known for side missions, stuff like that. It felt like at first it felt like a God of War RPG, like some Dark Souls or some shit, or some Witcher shit, shit like that, Skyrim shit. And that's how I felt towards that first. So I was kind of like I said, unsatisfied at the first run. And there's a big exploration and stuff like that. You got the 9 realms. I'm not going to list them all, but they fall in the mythology of the North. So you should, if you don't know that, you should look that up. But it's a big and beautiful experience. And looking back at it now, I had to think about it because I had to take it as a new experience. Like it's like what Cory Barlog said, the director of the game. They started this whole something new. Like, yeah, they could have did the traditional hack and slash, but it would make for a better story if they just started something new. So I really I started to appreciate more after I beat the game how different it was. They didn't give me the whole magic and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they didn't give me the same God of War. They actually gave me a different experience with God of War, and I like that. And getting back to what I said in the beginning about that it part, I felt like, yeah, they eventually did what they set out to do, but after taking in stride, how this is a new basically a new entry into the series, so it's gonna be a new story. So this is only the beginning of the game. Now, reason why I kind of changed my mind in the beginning, because this game, when you think about God of War 2, it's gonna be epic. Like, I feel like it's a repeat how epic God of War 2 was. God of War 2 was a fucking fire ass game, and I really like the build up for that. Now the side missions, when you think about it, they really help to that build up because there's a lot of unexplored things, Armunius things. You got your Valkyries and stuff like that. It's not a spoiler. You're gonna eventually run into them, but anyway, it's a pretty cool side mission and stuff like that. And I really like how they really incorporated that. Now I'm not gonna spoil the side missions and how they incorporate it, but just think how epic next God of War is gonna be. I really liked it. And another thing I felt like that I really thought about it, how when you beat the game, there's little extra tidbits that you can do, and that's why I said it's kind of like God of War RPG, but when you think about it, it'll give you your full experience. Like God of War games are usually short. Most are like 10. God of War 3 was like 10 hours max, I believe. You can even beat it in 5. But anyway, I really think this God of War is gonna set up the pace. So you can see in my phases throughout the game. Like at first I wasn't wow like I thought it would be, but then I took some time, sat on it, and actually when I was looking at some lore through some other videos and stuff like that, and it was really popping when I already thought about it. And the hype for God of War and the next God of War is gonna be big. And I can't tell you if I'm gonna do another playthrough of this game, but I might one day for stream purposes. But by all means, it's not a bad game. It's actually good for your money's worth. You will get your hours in there, because they did say it's gonna be 30 hours, but it's not 30 hours credited to the story. It's like probably around 30 hours if you do everything. If you do all the little assignments, stuff like that. And also another tidbit is the boss battles are pretty good in here. I really like the boss battles. And the boss battles obviously attract to the lore, even the side mission boss battles. And God of War 2 is going to be a good game. But other than that, that's really my thoughts. At first I was unsatisfied, but then I came to appreciate what God of War was. And I'm gonna take it how it is, and it's a good game. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you played the game, or if you plan on picking up the game, asking some questions, stuff like that. But other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good day. Goodbye.